in, well, may not be obvious if you haven't watched the stream before, but we are in Starbucks at the Mall Bangkok, and I'll only be here for a short while, and then we're going to take a little ride on the electric boat, which is a short ways, a little walk down the way here. I could get on the boat and go to the very next stop, but it's like a 2-minute ride, a 5-minute walk. So I'll be walking down there, and then hopefully I'll be able to catch the boat. Supposedly, the boat's been up and running for the past couple of days, so I want to see what that's like, just to say I did it, and just to bring you guys along with me. Cheers. No, that's not a Heineken. That is an espresso. So today what we're going to do here, first we're going to start out, we're going to talk a little bit about what's going on in Thailand and what's the latest. And the electric boat, for some reason the U.S. government is investigating what's going on with the solar panels. You got me. And then we're going to go on the boat. We're going to take, like I said, we're going to take a little walk down and we're going to go on the boat. So without further ado, let's get right to it. Now, one other thing I wanted to say is we're going to go over the cost, because I don't usually do this, but I kept track of all my costs to the satang, to the last satang. I kept track of everything, so you guys get an idea of how much it cost me to go for what amounted to, really it was like 3 days and 3 nights. And one of the nights was spent on the train, but anyway, thank you for joining us, appreciate it. Let's get started here if I can. I need to open up my Line account real quick, see what's going on here. Now, we had planned to go away for the weekend, the wife and I, but the wife has to work today and tomorrow, and my kids have to go. What is the deal with this? My kids had to go to school. They're in school now. They're not studying online, at least for the next couple of days. So that's why we're not out. But we will be going somewhere soon, or I'll be going alone. One way or the other. But for sure, my wife and I are planning a little trip in about 2 months to go somewhere on an island. I'm trying to steer her away from the mountains. I want to go towards the islands. So anyway, all right, now, right now, Thailand has been going through a bit of a cold front, which is great. No air conditioning necessary. Last night it got down to 70 degrees Fahrenheit here, so we didn't need any air conditioning, as I said, and it's nice and cool, which is not the norm. Yeah, islands have mountains, but I don't want to go towards the woods and the forest and up there in Chiang Mai, Chiang Rai, northern Thailand. I like southern Thailand, and that's where I want to go. I don't particularly want to go towards the east, and that's going to bring me to something else. But first, let me just go over the little specifics here. Let me see if I can figure this out here. Thai baht, 33.59, which is okay. Yeah, I know. Swadee Kap. Listen, I don't care if there were mountains where I went in Chumphon. I wouldn't call them mountains, I'd call them big hills. And that's fine, as long as it's the beach. But anyway, Thai baht, 33.59 to the dollar, which is decent. As long as it's above 33.5, I'd like it to hit 34, get towards 33.9. That would be good for me. 75 degrees, partly cloudy, high of 92, low of 70. Right now it's 75 degrees and the feel like temperature is 75. This morning, I'm telling you, I woke up and I thought, man, the air conditioning's not on. I feel great. I'm like, the temperature's perfect. I walked outside, I got on the motorcycle, and I'm gonna put a little clip of it so you can see just how it looks outside. You can see the crispness in the air. There's no heaviness. And it just felt great, man. I go outside, the sun's shining, it's cool out, and I'm like, this is as good as it gets. The only thing that would be better is if I was at the beach and it was the same exact temperature. So UV index is 2, which is low. The humidity 66, visibility 8 kilometers, and there is 0 wind. Yeah, it looks like there's a little bit right now, but when I checked, it was 8:15. It's now 9:05, so it's been a little while. But now, I wanted to go over the cost real quick of what it cost me to go to Chumphon. I left on a shit. Now I put the information on my phone, so it doesn't do me a whole lot of good. I left on the Saturday the 26th, and I returned on Tuesday the 29th. Okay, so I left Saturday night, spent the night on the train, got there Sunday morning, spent all day Sunday, all day Monday, and half day on Tuesday. So really it works out to about 3 days and 3 nights. The cost of the train each way was 510 baht, so that's 1,020 baht. To get to and from the train station, and also, to and from the train station, 614 baht. That includes the tollway charges. The hotel was 600 baht a night, which is 1,200. Food, 925 baht. That works out to about 300 baht a day. That includes water. That includes coffee. Water, coffee, drinks, and drinks like Gatorade, which I was drinking. I was drinking bottle after bottle of water, which some of the water was free, but I did get some water, I did get some juice, I did get some other stuff. So 925 baht for the food, and transportation inside of Chumphon was what really added up, because one of the legs of the trips, me going from, what was the name of the place that we went? Was it Matri? No, it wasn't Matri. It was going to Tung Wulan Beach. Going there and coming back was like 400 baht each way on motorbike, and I spent 1,000 baht to have the lady who runs the hotel there, Moonshine Resort. Her name is Luna, and her husband's name is Tommy. So Tommy and Luna, they took me in their vehicle, which was like what is it, CRV or something? I don't know. Like one of those Pathfinder kind of things. I don't remember what the hell it was called. So they took me in that, and that was 1,000 baht, but I gave them a 200 baht tip, so 1,200 baht. The rest of the transportation was 640 baht, and that was for me to go. I went to several beaches. I went to a temple. I went all over the place. So really, that's what costs the money, is the transportation. If I had rented my own motorbike, I would have saved about 1,200 baht, something like that. 1,200, maybe 900 baht. I could have saved some money, but I didn't. So, and I just don't want to. I don't want to risk getting in an accident. The way that my body is broken down, I don't want any more problems. So altogether, it works out to 5,799 baht. Now remember, that's everything. That's the hotel. That's food, drinks, coffee, snacks, going to the beach wherever you want, going to all the sites that I went to, which I went to, if you watch the video I put up last night, I went to, Khao Chau Muang, which is one of the viewpoints. There are several. The next time I went to Matri, which is where I streamed from, but I also shot video there, and that was, that's a bit of a haul. And, you know, going back and forth, the motorbike was 300 baht from the train station, but I went out of my way. I told them I wanted to go somewhere else. It was 400 baht. I said, all right, and then I gave them a bit of a tip, 40 baht. So that worked out to be a bit more expensive. So, you know, the transportation can add up very quickly because it's spread out. So that works out to 173 bucks. I figured 175 bucks, $58 a day for 3 days. Not too bad. Could have been a little bit better. You know, could have saved a little on the food if I really wanted. Could have saved a little on the transportation. Yeah, so let's say $50 to $60 a day. You can go there, and that's a reasonable amount to spend. So that's how much I spent. What else? What do we got here next? All right, so obviously things are opening up here. Slowly, very, very slowly, but surely. But I asked people, hey, what do you think of the new, what's going on to, with you know, you coming to Thailand, and what do you think about these new requirements? And I'm going to read a couple of comments that I got just online. If I can find them here. Here we go. Okay, let me know when it's only valid passport and they're welcoming me to the country to spend money. Until then, no dollars for them. Another guy, yeah, I don't know why you're going to Cambodia and not coming to Thailand. Is that what your plan is, Gennaro? You're just going to bypass Thailand, or you're going to come to Thailand and then go to Cambodia? I think you going straight to Cambodia is a little bit of a mistake. Just my opinion. I'm supposed to be the expert, right? Hear me now or hear me later. The next comment. Oh, for Andy. Oh, I got you. Never mind. Why would I go to Thailand when Singapore, I like this question, when Singapore and Malaysia will just let me in with a COVID vaccine? Well, because Singapore and Malaysia ain't Thailand. That's why, buddy. They're not Thailand. Say what you will about Singapore, say what you will about Malaysia. They got their positives and negatives. They got their, you know, nice attributes, pleasant attributes. But they're not Thailand. And I'll say it, and I'd stake my life on it, but Thailand is a much better place for tourists than either of them. I know people like Singapore, I know people like Malaysia. In my opinion, Thailand would rate number 1, Malaysia would be number 2, and Singapore would be number 3. Quite frankly, if you're not in the casino doing something, you know, with the family, you really, if you're like a single guy, all right, maybe you could stay a week in Singapore, but you don't want much more than that. I would say 4 or 5 days at most. The next guy says they should have stopped at requirement 1, which requirement 1 is you need a passport. Moving to requirements 2 through 4 means few tourists. But I guess considering the COVID party happening in Thailand, now their hands are full. I don't know what he's talking about, COVID party. Now, I will say this. There's another variant out. The XE variant. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, $1 million for the XV variant antidote. It took me a while to think of that word. Such a big word. Latest Omicron variant XE arrives. But yeah, if you go to Borneo, that's a different story. I've been to Indonesian Borneo, and it was great. I loved it. I really like that place. Thailand on Saturday reported its first case of Omicron XE, a combination of two previous versions of the Omicron variant, shortly after the World Health Organization warned about the new hybrid. I think they just want to keep relevant. The finding of XE, a mutant hybrid of the BA1 and BA2 variants, was reported by the Center for Medical Genomics, Ramatibodi Hospital. In a post on its Facebook page, the center said the XE recombinant was found through genomic sequencing of a swab sample taken from a Thai patient. The XE recombinant is not the Delta Cron variant, according to the center. It could be the most transmissible strain of the new coronavirus, although its severity is still being investigated. Listen, I am just so sick of this bullshit. And I believe it was Longhorns who sent me this morning or last night or whenever the hell it was. He sent me a little video clip of all the experts and what they think about the use of masks. And you hear these guys, oh yeah, I gotta wear a mask. Oh, fit that second mask over tightly and you'll be fine. Oh, wear your mask. Make sure to wear your mask. You must wear a mask to be safe. And then this very same guy's going, oh, you know that those masks are not safe. They're not foolproof. You really don't need a mask. And if you're vaccinated, why are you wearing a mask? It's like these guys don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Excuse my French. They don't know what they're talking about. They're guessing, and I've been saying that from the beginning. These guys are guessing. And you know who told me that? My father. And I believe my father when he tells me something like that. And he told me, these guys, they're guessing. They're doing the best they can with the information they have. And they're doing what they're told by all these people in charge. And, the bottom line is, I think some of them are completely full of it. Some of them don't know their ass from a hole in the ground. And then some of them, maybe they're trying their best and they hope they're right. They may even believe they're right. And they may be right sometimes. But what's that saying about, a broken clock is right at least twice a day. Well, it's the same thing. If you guess enough, you might just be right occasionally. Shit, I've been right about this. So what does that tell you? I'm a layman, I'm nobody special. I'm not a medical expert. But then again, some of these people, they're coming out and, they give shit to people who are just fed up. And the thing is people are fed up with it. They're fed up with it here. I've seen a lot more people not wearing masks, especially younger people. A lot of young people here they are just not wearing their masks. And then if you were down in Chumpon or one of these other areas or out in the middle of nowhere somewhere, Steven, I'm talking about you, or some of these other people who they're in the chat every once in a while. There's some people out there. They're out in these villages, and people don't give a shit. It's only the old people maybe that are wearing masks, and even them, they're like, I saw this lady the other day. She's about 90 years old in our village. She's all hunched over, and she's walking around. She don't have a mask on. She got no teeth. She got no mask. And I'm like, she probably doesn't give a shit. She's like, listen, I'm 90 years old. I'm probably better off if I go now. I don't know where she is. I don't know if that's her over there or not. She's here today, Gennaro, just in case you really want to know. It's Mook and beer here today. So, those are your barista for the day. Let's see here. So, I wouldn't get too caught up on... I think at this point the governments know there's going to be mass hysteria, mass violence, mass retribution if they continue with this locking down, progressively harsher measures, unless you're in China. Oh, just lovely. lovely. You know, listen, it's better than them having their guys working here that they've been having working here. I don't know, you know, I mean, listen, I'm a guy, obviously, and I'm a guy's guy. I like seeing women here. I don't want to see guys here. If they got the occasional dude and he's cool, hey, what's up, dude? Yeah, yeah, all right, man. Thanks for the coffee. Okay. But, you know, most of the time, I don't want to see some little, you know, little guy running around. Oh, here's your coffee, sir. No. I just don't want that. I mean, this ain't the, what's the name of that place that Friends used to go to all the time? In the Friends show? I forget the name of it. I never watched that stupid show. You miss Sarni's now. I bet you do. Well, you know, I'm going to have to go to Sarni's. Maybe I'll go to the new Sarni's on Sukhumvit, like I said I was going to, but I just haven't been able to do stuff. I've been busy lately between, you know, going to Chumphon, editing the videos, trying to figure out when I'm going to stream, you know. Because what it is the shops don't want to be held liable if somebody comes in, gives them the virus, and then they die. It's like, oh, you should have made it mandatory that they wore a mask. It's ridiculous. All right, so we got this OA thing, OXE, whatever the hell it is, OA, that's the visa, XE Omicron. It was detected in the United Kingdom January 19th. I love how they pinpoint it to the day. They've always got to have these specifics when really the truth is they probably don't know when the hell it was. They're just guessing. Again, that was the first case. It doesn't mean that's the first case they saw. It's not necessarily the first case. Okay, so now the cases are still rising here in Thailand. In fact, 26,840 cases and 97 deaths on Sunday. Now, as you all know, or some of you may know, if you've been watching, Nicholas, he got COVID. I personally think I probably already had it, and I'm already over it. I don't know about Alex, and I think my wife probably had it at some point. But Nicholas was like, yeah, I got a little bit of a runny nose and a sore throat, and that was it. And so you're going to shut down the whole world for that? Oh, I've got a sore throat. What a bunch of pussies we are in this era. Seriously. You think about how it was 100 years ago, 150 years ago. You know, people used to clean their teeth with steel mesh, steel toothbrushes. You know, I mean, like, they were tough. That's about how it used to be. You think about when people came across the Old West, they had to deal with Indians, or excuse me, Native Americans. Native Americans, you know, scalping them, shooting them with arrows and shit like that, and the arrows were dunked in crap. They had to worry about this kind of stuff. They had to worry about if they got a scratch, they might get infected. It might get infected. They might die from that. If they got any serious injury, they probably died. No wonder they died when they were 20 years old, 30 years old. Nowadays, we got it easy. Yeah, I mean, you know, in the old days in London, think about it. They dumped the shit right out of the window onto the street, and you're walking by, somebody's turd of the day smack you in the head. I mean, you know, come on. Things are a lot better now. Now, one more thing before I go on here. The first time I've ever had this happen to me, but, you know, remember that last day, if you guys on here remember, if you were watching, like you should have been, you bastards. I walked down from the temple, and I walked down that one beach. Now, I don't know which beach it was, but on that day, I got sand fleas. Never had them in my life before. These little bastards are the worst thing. They are the worst thing that you could have happen to you sitting on a beach. Aside from maybe a little crab running up and pinching your balls or something. These things are just nasty. They are nasty critters. And I was itching all over, man. I mean, they were just killing me. And, I was putting the cream on. I'm like, it helps for about 5 minutes. And then you're scratching everywhere. Finally, I bought some what do you call it? It's allergy medicine, allergen RX or allergen something. And that really worked, but man, it knocked me on my ass. For 3 days, I've been like a zombie because I've been taking this medicine. And what I would say is be careful of the sand fleas. You're supposed to use some baby oil or coconut oil on your lower extremities to keep them white. Unfortunately, that helps you get burned. Yeah, you think it's that easy, but that's not how it works. Just jump in the ocean. I did just jump in the ocean. I jumped in the ocean once I felt a little something, and I was like, oh, what's going on here? Then by the time I got back home, I was miserable. They make you miserable. You're sitting there just fighting, not itching. And they're not on you. You don't see them. But you get, it's just a nuisance. And I hate that. And I've never been on a beach where I got them. And then I go there to that beach, and of course I get them. So that's my one, between that and not having the right-sized coffees. Yeah, how can I do that? Steel toothbrush. In the old days, people had steel toothbrushes, and they brushed their teeth, and they smiled without any teeth. Nowadays, if the Wi-Fi goes down, it's like a major catastrophe. Yeah, that's what they do. They bury, they put their eggs in you. And then they fall off or whatever, but they put your eggs in you. And if you itch, like I'm doing right now, son of a bitch, because I ran out of I took 3 days of the medicine. I probably need another 3 days. Soda Cowboy, yo, what it be like? So you got to be careful of those little critters. And the first moment that you feel them, I would get the cream just because it helps. But you need that medicine. It's an antihistamine medicine. Oh yeah, no, it's not the crabs. That's a different little critter. These sand fleas are a mother, man. They are just they're nasty. They're nasty. You don't want. I've never had them either. And then I'm just walking innocently down the beach. That was the end of that. Now, I'm going to go walk on the boat in a few minutes. And the reason that I forgot all about it, because I don't usually go towards Minbury on a boat. I just haven't been thinking about it. But Thailand is apparently protesting against the U.S. government's investigation on their solar panels that they're using on the electric boat that I'm going to be going on. They plan to protest against a United States investigation that could result in tariffs on solar panels imported from 4 Southeast Asian nations, including Malaysia. The U.S. government plans to investigate solar cells and modules produced in Cambodia, Malaysia, Thailand, and Vietnam that were exported to the U.S. It will seek to verify if the countries are using parts and components from China, and if they are circumventing anti-dumping and duties on solar cells and modules from the Asian giants. Bangkok Post reports that the inquiry was initiated because of American solar company Oxen Solar Inc.'s request to the department. As part of the inquiry, the U.S. Department plans to issue questionnaires to solicit information from companies in Cambodia, Malaysia, Thailand, and Vietnam. Good fucking luck with this. They're going to put out a questionnaire. Yeah, okay, good luck. It seeks to determine whether the product processes used to produce solar cells and modules in each of these countries are minor or insignificant. Yeah, it sounds to me like they're just grasping at straws. I'm pretty healed up already. I got a couple that itch on my calf, but other than that, I'm pretty good. So I'm lucky. You don't want to get those little bastards though. And I remember hearing about them, and I've just never had them. However, I think it was, I don't know if it was in yesterday. Yeah, it was in yesterday's video, where I'm standing there and this dog is running around, and I just was having a good time watching a dog play and dig. The fucking thing didn't want to stop digging. And then I'm standing there just minding my own business, you know, looking out the ocean, thinking, oh, what a beautiful day. Look at that little dog over there, he's cute. And I'm thinking about Odie, our old dog, and I'm watching the dog dig, and all of a sudden, I feel all these red ants all over my lower foot, my foot, my lower leg. And they're biting the shit out of me. And I did run into the ocean. And that was the end of them. But son of a bitch, man. I was like between the ants and the sandflies. That one beach, at least I think it was the one beach. You got to be careful there. All right, so let's see here. Yeah, Thailand is facing an energy crisis. Thailand's Agricultural and Cooperatives Ministry said it plans to install solar panels in at least 1 million farms across the country. That should help reduce electricity for farmers by up to 30% in the future. Now, one other thing, I thought this was great, is that my wife's company is actually paying her, giving her a stipend for electricity since she's been working at home. I'm like, can you beat that? I mean, that to me, that's pretty damn good. So, anyway, before I go any further, do me a favor, leave a thumbs up. You got 37 people watching, which is far below the norm. I don't know why. It doesn't really matter at this juncture or at this moment. But you got 38 people watching. You got 13 thumbs up. So please leave a thumbs up. I'd appreciate that. Start clicking, smashing that thumbs up button. Smash it. I want to see the numbers go up. Come on. Let's go. 40 people watching. 14, 15. Keep going, keep going, keep going. 16, all right, that's good. Keep going, please. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Eventually, I'll get to 15,000 subscribers, hopefully while I'm still alive. That would be great. And if you haven't seen my new website, please go to it. I'm still working on the member site to try to get things back to how they were with that. But go to my new website, and I'm kind of undecided what I'm gonna do with it. If I'm gonna keep it exactly like it is with just products, or if I'm gonna kind of revert back a little bit to how it was before, which was when I used to blog and all that other stuff, put videos up. But anyway, visit my website. I got coffee available. If you're in the United States, it's free shipping. You get 10% off. It's freshly roasted. The day that it ships is the day that the beans are roasted. So that's good. I got shirts up. I got some new shirts coming. I got the designs in the works. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I'm not in a big hurry for them. I just want them done right because I want some better shirts, nicer shirts. I want new shirts. I want a new merch. So check out the site at americaninbangkok.com, and don't be shy. Become a sponsor of the channel, $1.99. I'm still at 32 members. I'd like to at least hit 35 this month. I want to hit 50. And, oh yeah, that's it, Vegemite. Like I know anything about Vegemite. I don't know a goddamn thing about Vegemite. But anyway, let me finish. Go down in the description. Let's see here. You can use PayPal, which is great. You can use the Cash App, which is also very good. I don't know what's happened to the Cash App. I don't know how many people use it compared to PayPal. I still got my Patreon. Don't forget about Patreon. Buy me a coffee. That's good. I got my books. I got Amazon. I got the social media. Yada, yada, yada. All right, that's enough. All right, so I think we're ready to roll. Get on out of here and go and take a little ride. I don't know what it's going to be like. I have no idea. I was going to ask Beer if she'd ridden on the electric boat yet, but I kind of doubt it. Pat Krapow. Oh, yeah, Pat Krapow. Listen, Gennaro, did you watch that video that I put up last night? Probably not. There is Pat Krapow Hoi. There's mussels. Tawny, how you doing? Tawny is an old friend from Palm Desert, the desert area. She knew me when I was a little younger. I didn't have any kids. How's it going, Tawny? How's life? You did watch it. Did you see that was actually Pat Krapow? That was Pat Krapow Hoi, which is Pat Krapow with little oysters, baby oysters. All right, that's good to hear. I talked to Ted the other day. Hey, Beer. คุณไปรถไหมเรือเป็นชายไฟเหรอคุณไปไหมไปเรียนเงียบมากไหมไม่มีเสียงก็ใช่ไหมเป็นเรือไฟจริงเหรอเหรอคนเยอะเหรอเหรอคงจะไปเดี๋ยวนี้ก็ไปคนเยอะเต็มเหรอเดี๋ยวนี้เหรอผมจะไปประมาณอีก5 นาที 10 นาทีเยอะนั่งได้ไหมไม่ได้ถ้าคนแบบเราจะนั่งต้องไปเนี่ย4 บุญเลยเหรอ This is who's talking. No. You want to say hello? Here, they miss you. Hello. Move, they miss you. Miss you too. Yeah. She said miss you too. She said there's too many people. Yeah, I did. I talked to him. I was talking to him about going to the Ukraine, but that's not panning out, so, which is probably a good thing. A lot of people on the electric boat, but we're going to take a little walk and see, and, you know, whatever. If I got to stand up and be a sardine for the good of the stream, I'll do it. You know, might as well. What else am I going to do? I got nothing better to do at the moment. All right, so let me shut this down, and we're going to get out of here. So apparently it's very popular. But she said that she has ridden it, but that it was full, and it goes a long way. It goes to Minbury, which is a good haul. But once the SkyTrain is done, that'll go to Minbury. I don't know. He wrote me this morning. because I told him how cold it was here. I talked to him a couple days ago. I forget what I talked to him about. I don't know. I talked to a lot of people. I talked to Jono yesterday about his golf game. That breakfast. The only thing that was good in that breakfast was the stuffed bread. The bread with the cream inside of it. That was all right. Believe me, the pad krapao was not that good. I make pad krapao better than that. All right, let's get out of here. Time to get out of here. Okay.เจอกันไหมมิสมุกไปนั่งเรือ I think people just want to ride it just to ride it, kind of like me. Texas chicken. So right now we're heading back to the boat pier, but I don't think I'm going to take this boat. I'm going to walk to the next pier, see if I can catch the boat there. And then it goes the opposite direction. It doesn't go like towards Khao San Road or the, what's it called, the Watsaket. It doesn't go in that direction. It doesn't go towards Pratunam. Well, there's the electric boat on the Chao Phraya River. This is a different boat. This is the boat on the Sansap Canal, Klong Sansap. I asked her if the thing was quiet, and she's like, no, there's too many people. $135 people on the boat. I could just jump on this one. Instead of walking. Nah, they're not too bad. $9. Yeah, he's good. He's good. He's having fun playing golf. Gonna stand here and wait. This is it. I don't see any electric boats. Must be the monks' quarters over there for the temple right over here. That's it. I'm gonna assume it's down here, but let's see. No. I don't know, maybe I went the wrong place. Let's see. Wow. A lot of people at the temple. Oh, thank you. All right, we're gonna have to figure this out here. This is the right place. This has got to be it. คุณครับเขามีเรือไฟอ่ะ
ฮะ
เรือจะไปมินบุรี
เราจะไปมินบุรีด้านนู้นเลยค่ะ ไปรอด้านนู้นนะคะ
Okay,ครับ. All right, so I was down here. There we go. That's it. So it looks like it's coming down here. There we go. It's a hell of a lot less noisy. Yeah, not bad, huh? Not bad. Pretty smooth. ขึ้นที่ไหนครับ
อะไรคะ
ขึ้นที่ไหนรู้แล้วแต่ขึ้นที่ไหน
ขึ้นตรงนี้ ขึ้นตรงนี้
โอเค
ขึ้นตรงนี้สิ
ต้องรอ
ค่ะ
Okay. Yeah, we just gotta wait. Huh.
ไปลงที่ไหนคะ
Minbury.
มีน มีนบุรี
มีน
สุดสายเลยมีน
Why? I don't know. What's so interesting on their phones?จะมาทุกคุณชั่วโมงอ่ะ
ค่ะ
10 โมง
10 โมงใกล้แล้ว
คน
ใกล้แล้ว
คนเยอะไหมคน
ไม่
เยอะ
ค่อยเยอะตรงนี้นะสายนี้ไปโน่นนะไม่ค่อยเย
อ๋อ
อะบางคนก็ยังไม่รู้มั้ง
So she's saying that if you start here, there's not that many people on it, which is good. But that thing is pretty smooth, eh? Very quiet. She said it'll be back in a couple minutes. I'm still not fluent. Been here almost 30 years, I'm not fluent. I forget words. I forget words in English, so I forget words in Thai all the time. I forgot boat. I forgot how to say boat a couple minutes ago. I was like, constantly forgetting. I got news for y'all. I'm not going to be on the internet or the computer or my phone all that much anymore. I'm not saying I'm going to get completely off it. I'm not, because I need it, but I'm going to be on it a lot less. Got like 3 minutes, 2 minutes. But look at how dirty this one is. All right, great. Good to hear that, Beeson. Appreciate it. Yeah, there's one particular design I want to make, and it's going to cost me a bit, but hopefully it'll sell well. Well, Google Map, I mean, that's a tool. I'm talking about the social media mainly. You know, you can automate everything if you want to. For me, at least. Dude wants me to buy some ice cream. No, thank you. Gotta watch my girlish figure. Here it comes. All right. Cóไปมินเบอรี่ไปกี่นาทีอ่ะ
ยังไม่เคยนั่งเลยค่ะลงได้ไป
Hello.
ใกล้ๆดี
She hasn't gone yet on the boat.
ต้องถาม
She doesn't know. ไม่เป็นไรผมไม่สนใจ
ลองนั่งดูก่อน
I was asking how long it takes, and she doesn't know. That's a hell of a lot better. All right, let's go. Sorry. I'm the first one on. All right. Excellent. That's it? We're the only ones? Are you serious? Oops, sorry. Nobody on it. Wow. Well, compared to the ones they're running now, this thing's a dream. That's what I mean. It's just the same. And you know, of course, it's a lot cleaner. Beautiful. All right, and on our way we go. It is 10 o'clock. Now it's 10:02, but 10 o'clock when we got on. Well, maybe eventually, I don't know. You know, I don't know why they chose to replace, not to replace, they're not replacing anything. These are just brand new and it's a new line. So I don't know if someone owns this line or what the deal is, but hopefully eventually they will replace it with all electric. That would be great if they did it that way. This thing will run for about 2 to 3 hours on one charge. That's what I read. Yeah, solar charging. The panels are right on top. Look at all these other old ones. This thing is so quiet. You can, I mean, you really don't even hear it until he cranks it up a little bit. I've never went on this line before. I've never went down this way. I've walked down here, but I've never taken a boat down this far and never went all the way to Minbury. And Minbury is quite a ways. I mean, I don't know, going by the waterways, if it's a little easier and a little less time consuming, but it's quite a ways, you know. And here's the thing: for the next 6 months, from April to October, this line is completely free, which is fantastic. I don't know what Beer was talking about. Maybe she meant during the week. Yeah, I don't know what the hell she was talking about. Maybe she thought I was talking about the regular boats. I don't know. I don't remember from the article. I don't think it's more than a dozen. I'm trying to remember, but this is definitely a much different route. And I believe this runs into, I don't know if we're going to pass it up, but I believe that they were dredging a path behind the Talat Kwan Namriam, or I don't know if it was behind it. It's in between it, but there's a canal there, and I think this goes through exactly where that is. So I don't know, but let's check it out. We'll just check things out a little bit. It's interesting for me. And I don't have a copy of the piers. Here's the Chinese temple. Rongrian Promit Pitya Pier. Ta Rua Rongrian Promit Pitya. Wow. Joe, what's happening? Go where everyone knows your name. Yeah. You know, it almost makes me, the transportation system here almost makes me want to live in the city, you know? But then I go to a beach with no sand fleas. And I go to a beach with no sand fleas. And it's reasonably cool. And the beach is beautiful. And I mean, you can't beat it, you know. You just get a little motorbike. Wow. Well, we just saw another one behind there. Here they are. It's the new fleet here. Hang on one second. I don't know if I did, but I was trying to take a photo of and this is a piece of cake, man. I'm loving this. We'll be going along. I'm gonna have to find a lot of things to do along this route. I'm gonna take advantage of this free fare for 6 months. I'm loving this. Not that it costs that much on the other one, but yeah, I love this. Great, man. So you guys are here riding along with me. This is a virtual electric boat ride on the CASHAPP Canal. Fantastic. CASHAPP. Bangkok. Good call, Malin. I just was reading the news today at like 4 o'clock in the morning, and I saw how the U.S. government was going to investigate the solar cells, and I thought, oh, that's right, I forgot all about the electric boat. This electric boat goes completely in a different direction, which means, actually, I forgot all about it, but what it means is I can get out to Minbury very, very easily now, and I don't have to go on the SkyTrain. I don't have to wait another year. Beautiful. A little bit windy now, eh? Whew. Wind's picking up. Still, it's like perfect temperature. This is like the best day. The weather has not been like this. I can't remember the last day it was like this. Looks like we got a new place to explore, boys and girls. We can explore anywhere that this boat goes. If there's anything to do in the areas surrounding, we can check it out. That'd be great. Hey, thanks a lot, Beeson. Appreciate that. You are the first first of the day. Fantastic. Choke B to you. I'm loving it. Keep them coming. Become a member on my channel. Buy yourself some coffee. Get yourself some good coffee if you're in the United States. This is incredible. Hey, yeah, I'm not minding it, Andy. It's not that cold. It's not cold. It's cool. It's not cold. The Thais will call it cold. You got Thais wearing long sleeve shirts. I mean, it's 75 degrees and they feel like they got to wear a long sleeve shirt and a jacket. My wife was wearing a jacket this morning. She was like, "You think I should wear this?" I go, "If you want." I go, "I don't know why you need it." Because it's cold. That's where you want to go if you got a boat. So apparently this is the end of the district. We're in a new district right now. All right, here we go, another stop. Oh yeah, of course. Well, there's diesels. I don't know if they're V8s or what they're. But yeah, there's plenty of boats like that. Pfft, kidding? The Thais are slow to implement things, but once they do, they're very good at the logistical aspect of things. What's the name of this one? Can't see the name of the... I mean, this is a dream, man. Yeah. Oh, it's freezing out here. Look at this old telephone booth. Where are we right now? We're behind something. It's like a shopping center or something. I'm gonna have to scope this out on the map. Because this certainly looks like a shopping mall. Wouldn't it be great if I could just take this boat every day and go to a different Starbucks, go to a different coffee shop? You guys don't know, this is opening up a whole new world for me for the time being. As long as I live here, I might as well take advantage of all the niceties, all the positive attributes of the city. And transportation is one of them for sure. I want to tell him, crank it up. Let's see what this bad boy can do. Oh, look at this guy up ahead. He's in a little tiny boat. Yeah, you would think. Wow. I mean, it's going through a nice area too. I mean, look at it. The landscaping is immaculate. Oh, this is the Paseo. Oh, okay, I know where we are. Wow. And that is a shopping center over there. Wow. Awesome. Time to do some exploring. All it takes is, think of yourself as an old-time explorer. You take 10 journeys. Each journey, you get you pick up some experience, you enjoy it. But one or two of the journeys, you find something that's magical. You find something that sticks with you and you can use it over and over again. Like you find the diamonds or the gold. That's what I'm hoping for. Just find something decent on one of these little trips. Fishing. Interested in knowing what's up ahead. So far we've been on the boat for about 17 minutes. Well, anyone can use the clongs as long as it's not for commercial use. I forget who owns it, but I believe it's part of the water and agricultural or whatever it is, one of their ministries. So if you want to run something on the canal, you want to do some kind of a commercial venture, which is the only one I can see is some kind of a taxi service, then you need to pay and you need to get it cleared by them. This is a private company. I mean, the boat companies that run on the canal and the river are privately owned. Look at this. I don't believe I've seen this place. Wow. Okay, so right now this is Al Salam Mosque, and right now we're on Siritai 26. Siritai 26 Pier. So I know where we are now. If I was at Siritai 6, there's a gym there. And if you walk in a little ways, you hit the Sunpuk, the place I go every once in a while where the guys got the coffee. But this is it's about 10 blocks from there. Looks like they're blocking that off for some reason. I don't know why. Wonder if they're going to build a wall. Can't see that far. Something. Don't come this way. This is a pretty drastic conversion of modern and traditional Thailand. Solar powered boat on an old canal running through new neighborhoods and a few old neighborhoods. Maybe you and Beer could go on a romantic, or one of your other girls could go on a little romantic cruise on the CASHAPP. If you get here quick enough, it'd be free. Bring a little picnic basket. Rak Klong CASHAPP. So this sign up here says, we love the CASHAPP Canal. Samakan Ket Dan Nai Na. Wow, I couldn't see the last one. Not why. There we go. Klong Rahat Pier. And you see that they have you see the signs right here and over here. So I guess when there's enough people, they'll turn them on. Maybe advertise or tell people when the next stop is and what the next stop is after that. Are we there already? No way. It's the Venice of Asia. If it would smell like flowers, that would be good. So look, going back, there's one person. Well, it looks like that's the guy working on the boat, so. This is it, I think. I don't know. I can't see that far. Minbury, oh no, Muban Romsai Pier. That shows you how bad my eyes are. Muban Romsai Pier. I don't know, Andy. I haven't seen them cleaning anything. I've seen them making things wider and, you know, dredging things up, but I haven't seen them like pulling out garbage. If there's one aspect of Asia in general, and it's really the world, but I see it all the time here, is the littering, the pollution. It detracts from the environment. big time, you know. Not to mention that it's harmful. But yeah, they need to do some serious heavy duty cleaning of this klong, and I don't know how the hell they would ever do it when they're running these big diesel boats. You know, like on every 15 minutes there's a boat coming and going. So I don't know how they would be able to clean it up. They'd have to stop them, and then they'd have to stop doing business for as long as it takes. And I just don't see that happening. Right under the freeway. Trip out. Look at this up here. This pink mosque, or whatever color you call that. And they take their time. I mean, you know, the guy's just taking a sweet time. He's not like running this thing very fast, which is fine, you know. I think people need to rush around less. Hey, I'm going to be a few minutes late for work. No problem. I've got an appointment at 8 o'clock. It's very important. Yeah, be there 8:30. All right, no problem. Get yourself some espresso. Yeah, apparently the battery's only good for 2 to 3 hours. So they need to charge it up after each leg of the journey. Or maybe it's, you know, they go and come back and they charge it up, but I don't think so. I don't know, I have to read more about this. Maybe I'll do a little video on it. Tell you what, they got some very unique mosques that I have not seen before. At least I know I haven't seen them from the water, but I don't remember seeing this mosque or the last one. Well, I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, might. You know, if they were smart, they would do that. But I mean, I think these guys are pretty good. They know exactly how long. You know, it's just like a bus driver. You know, they know exactly how long it's going to take them. If there's any issues, you know, how much time do they got in leeway? That's where you want to go in a little boat. It's like, get ready, get on the boat. This is much easier to get on and off than the other boat as well. Wow. Sarao Dang Pier. Tarua Su Rao Dang. Su Rao Dang. Sisipog. Well, I'm impressed. I'm impressed, really. Rarely does Thailand's transportation system disappoint. Road Rawang, so please be careful here. ขออภัยในความไม่ซ้ I can't see the last one. Yeah, you can see the winds picking up. You can look at the water and see it. This is a nice peaceful boat ride. I'm digging it. You don't know how good it is until you go from the big diesel engine, which I'm used to, and then you go to this, and it's like you can hear the world around you. It's fantastic. It's fabulous. It's stupendous. I'm anxious to get home and do a little research and find out what's around some of the stops, some of the piers. Thanks for watching, Ling Ling. He's moving a little faster now. Gennaro, I read something that Jim Carrey said, and it had to do with Will Smith. It's not hot today, not here. Nice and cool. And he basically was saying that information overload and the stress of daily life and all the things that you have to deal with and the expectations and the social media and in Will Smith's case and in Jim Carrey's case, walk on a couple days. It's just a walk. And the reason I just have music in the background, a little bit of music in the background. And the reason that I have the music in the background is because I didn't have my microphone because I wanted to travel light and I didn't want to bring the mic. And I thought, it's probably not going to be a big deal. But the wind was really strong. And I went out and then I found a spot that was pretty quiet. I was talking about how I like beach, I like mountains, I like nature. I like the peace and quiet. I like the difference between the concrete jungle and something about the beach really does it for me. The ocean, the beach. The ocean's a bit scary because you don't know what's down beneath, and things can eat you very easily. You are literally a fish out of water. But once I get on the beach, it's a different world, man. I feel like I'm a different person. Well, I mean, it's Southeast Asia, so what are you going to do? But, I mean, like, 75 degrees Fahrenheit here with the wind blowing. It's very, very nice. I'm used to it being 90 degrees, 95. I feel like temperatures like 105, 110. I'm fine with this. So maybe I am used to it, but... All right, up ahead, it looks like there's some stuff going on. So, like I said, I'm just anxious to see where this route goes and what's it all about. I wonder when they start charging money, are they going to start... Are they going to increase the speed of the boat a little bit? I like this speed. It's fine. Nope. She doesn't want to see. Let's turn it around. So much for the complete peace and quiet. Yeah, Cha'am's all right. I like Cha'am. I like Cha'am. I like Prachuap. Prachuap is my favorite out of there. Honestly, I like Suratani. I like Krabi the best, probably. Angan, Kopanga. I really like that area. So that was one thing I was going to talk about, is that I had been asking people what is their favorite area of Thailand, and I'm going to ask that on my community tab later today. You like the south, the north, the east, the west, and I need to expand on that, the central area. You like the northeast, you like the northwest, what do you like, And so far what I found is that the south has a very, very slight edge, but really it's almost even throughout the country. Yeah, these are some factories here, and they're not, they smell. They're not very good. Have to find out what they are. I know it's nice. You know, I don't mind the diesel engine because I'm just used to it. I guess that's why. I don't really mind it that much. It doesn't bother me that much. Unless I'm trying to talk to somebody, you know, on the boat. But most of the time I'm alone. So I don't usually mind it. But this is so different. You know, I love the islands. For me, the islands got it, you know. All right, so we're coming up on a lock up ahead here. I had to go through these a couple of times when they were shut. One of the times was I was with my mother and my sister and her kids and my own kids and my wife. We were on this boat. We had to sit there for about 10 minutes. But once you get through, and we passed through, it was fantastic because the canal was very thin. Okay, this is Pratunam Bangchan Dantai. Is this the end? I guess this might be the end, eh? Oh. ต้องเดินเหรอ Wow, we have to get off. This is interesting. Huh. I wish the brown water was chocolate. I'll be dipping my hand in there. This is kind of strange. You see there's a solar panel right up ahead on the roof of this pier. So we're in Bangchan right now. We've been riding along for 45 minutes. I don't know why they do it this way. Huh. Apparently you can't go through there. anxious to see how this works. Let's see here. Everybody's just coming here for a ride or what? Wherever we're going, it doesn't matter. I don't care where we're going. She's like, move over, everybody get over on this side. Let's go. Okay. Getting out the bait. All right, well, that was interesting. We're off. So now this guy's gonna haul ass. I love it. This is the speedboat portion of the trip. Hey, thank you very much, Joe. Appreciate that. Choke D to you. Lat Bua Cow. No, it has nothing to do with the charge. It has to do with the going through that lock. I don't know why it's so dangerous or why they make you change, but it doesn't have anything to do with the charge. The charges are good for up to 3 hours, so they're not going to be getting you off after 45 minutes. I think it's another 20 minutes and you get to Minbury. I feel like I'm on a tourist boat right now. You see, now is this the temple? Let me see here. I'll know in a few moments. I believe it is, but let's see. Yeah, this is. Okay, so this is a couple of years ago. I streamed from here. I mean, I've streamed from here, I don't know, a year or two ago. I don't know. This is the Talat Nam Kwam Riem, which is a temple on Ramkhamhaeng 186 or something like that. I've come here and I've shot videos here with my kids. I've streamed from here. And this is a weekend. It's a weekend. There's a temple, but there's a weekend market. And they have straight up ahead, or I don't know, maybe they took them out. They have duck and geese and all kinds of animals like goats and stuff like that over to the right. And you'll see like a big bull over to the right, like a steel bull. Oh man. Yeah, you see, and these are restaurants, but they're closed right now. And you see here flamingo. This is it, and there's the bull. Palatnam Kwan Riam. And the temple. You guys, if you guys have been following for a while, you may have seen this. And here is the Bangpang Thai. It's another temple. And here's another one. Bat Bum and Noah. And I've taken you guys on little boat rides through here. And I said a while ago that what they were doing was they were dredging it so that they could connect one canal to another. And this is what they've come up with. So, interesting. Very interesting. Bampen Nua. Nua. So now we're speeding it up. That girl, I know she said something about there being I don't know if they only run it for 45 minutes and I don't know what the deal is. If they only run the boat for that leg, they don't want to run it past an hour or 45 minutes. But I'll have to find out why, for sure, why they, because I could have sworn she said it's not safe to drive the boat through the lock, but then why is it safe? This is not that much wider. So I don't understand that. Maybe because there's nothing that will come down on top of a boat and crush everybody and kill everybody on board. I don't know. He's moving at a little bit faster pace too. Yeah, it's a jungle cruise, man. Whew. A lot of wind now. There's the jungle. They've cut all the trees down. Well, that's interesting that it does connect up like I thought it would. You know, they talked about that a couple of years ago. Yes, I have the keys, Alex. Hang on one second. Clear sailing. I got garbage. Still too much garbage in this. Lately, it sounds like I've been harping on the garbage, but you know what? I don't know what the answer is. Then once you clean it up, what are you going to do with it? Put it out on a barge? Just got to be very careful going through this area because of the deadly water monitor lizards in this area. They tend to grow quite large, up to about 15 meters. I'm joking. That's a joke. It's a bad joke. The view isn't quite as nice at this part of the trip here. Good journey. Lots of manufacturing plants. Apartment complex. BHL. Check this out. We are behind a big sea, I believe. Or Lotus, I don't know. So we've been on the boat right now for an hour and 4 minutes, including the changeover. Last stop. Now I think this used to be a chicken. What do you call it when they kill them? Not a chicken farm. Yeah, so this is where we get off. I don't know if we get off here for good, and then you have to turn around and go back. I don't know. We'll find out. Let's check it out. It looks like Minbury to me, yeah. Tom Minbury. What is it? Something Minbury Pier. There ain't anything around here. Talat Minbury. Oh, so there's a market. Whew, it stinks, man. Whew. Talat อยู่ไหนครับ ตลาดอะอยู่ที่ไหน ที่นู่นนะมีอ่ะโอเค So this is the old market, and the new market's up in front. จะไปกี่โมงครับเที่ยง
ได้ค่ะเที่ยงได้
เที่ยง
ได้
แล้วก็ทำไมคนต้องออกนะ
อ๋อประตูน้ำปิดค่ะ
จะไม่บิด
ปิดค่ะประตูน้ำนะ
ไม่
ต้องขึ้นนะคะเปลี่ยนเรือนะคะ
เขาจะเปลี่ยนแล้วก็บิดอ๋อโอเค so yeah
น้ำขึ้นน้ำลงไงคะต้องการน้ำขึ้นน้ำลงน้ำอยู่ตรงนี้
โอเคแต่เขาจะขับมาเที่ยง
ค่ะได้ค่ะเที่ยงทันค่ะ
alright so ครึ่งชั่วโมง
ค่ะครึ่งชั่วโมงหนึ่งลำ
Okay. All right, so here's the deal. Andy, if you're still here, the water is going down. It's receding. And so they're going to close the lock. And so they don't want anybody going through because they don't want anybody getting hurt. So this is a market right here. And we're going to go through here if I can get through. Might as well, listen, I don't stream that much anymore. And I don't want to. So maybe we'll stream for a little longer. I knew I smelled something. It's the market. She said, come back in 30 minutes. Oh, there's the market over there too. So this is a pretty big market, I guess. I've never been here. Never been to this market before. Oh, I can see it now. Huh. Let's go find some coffee or something. Little lunch, early lunch. It's over here.
Lots of fruit and veg. I wonder how much fruit and veg is wasted every day just in Thailand. You know, that goes bad. Look at that. Look at that pineapple. Oh, looks fantastic, aside from the fly. All right, we're gonna walk through here in a minute, but I want to go out here first. Maybe I know where we are. No, I don't know where we are. Sihaburanukit. Sihaburanukit. I got you. Oh, we got some sticky rice. Oh, yeah, that looks good. Except I don't want to carry it around and get it all sticky. All right, let's go walk a little bit and see what we got around here. Go this way or this way? Let's take a quick walk over here. Man, to go from being on the water and it's very, very quiet to being here where it's very noisy is a huge contrast. Okay. All right, I see where we are. There is a coffee place over here. Numerous coffee places. Ooh, patango. Oh, man, that smells so good. That coffee shop is shut. Let's just keep walking. Why not? Market Parade, Minbury. I have not spent much time in Minbury. Oh shit, that hurt. 7-Eleven, a Goo Goo Chicken. Dalat. Hot Minbury. Huh. What is that? Market. Head. So, SkyTrain. What do you want? This is pretty traditional area of Thailand, I'd say. Old area. And it's not too hot. Can you guys still hear me? comments still coming through? Somebody say something, please. So I know this thing's still working. Oh, yeah. All right. Sasaki. Anybody? Anybody there? Somebody send me a message so I know it's still working. Comments are still working, please. Wow, look at that up ahead. Look at that. Whew. All right, I'm not going to keep walking this way, but I need to do something real quick because nobody's commenting. I don't see any comments coming through, so hang on. Uno momento. All right, now I can see the comments again. Picture and sound clear, yup. Testing, gotcha. Loud and clear. Slaughterhouse, yeah, that was when I was behind there. Yeah, thank you. What would that trip normally cost? I don't know because they've never charged for it. I can't imagine it would cost more than 30 or 40 baht. If that, but we'll see once they start charging. Let me see what else I missed here. All right, Andy, take it easy, man. All right, so I think I'm caught up here. All right, so let's go back this way. We got a little bit of time. I want to explore the other direction a little bit. And there's nothing up ahead except the sky train. (7-Eleven) shut down. Oh, man, that fried chicken smells good. Stay away from that. Well, I might have to start exploring this area a little bit more. Very busy though, huh? Look at this. Got song towels, got buses, cars, taxis, motorbikes. This place is busy. Market parade. Market parade. Oh, okay. Parade. That's what it is. Gotta find a barista for Gennaro. Yeah, that's the slaughterhouse right over here behind this market. Patango. Definitely have to watch these sidewalks, man. Break your neck on these. So we're back to the street that I turn on to get back to the boat. Well, I saw your messages. Now I don't know if they're coming through again. All right, so let's just walk a little ways. There we go. I see it, Beeson. Thank you. I could not. What's it say? I could eat pounds of mangosteen, my favorite one in season. Yeah. I like, what is the name of that stuff? Lamut. Lamut, that's what I like. Oh, so good. How far am I from home? Well, about an hour and 15 minutes away. Sawadee krap. Sawadee krap. Hey, hello. Okay. Chok di krap. Nice vegetable market here. Fruit and veg. All right, we're gonna go into this market. Really? Hit refresh, Steve. Maybe that'll help. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna have to spend some time down here. This place is kind of, it's kind of cool and it's new to me, so let's change that. So here's the river right here, the canal rather. To be honest, this reminds me of a market in Vietnam. In where was I? Was it Hue? Yeah, I think it was Hue. There's a market I went to, and it's just like this, right next to the river. Swadee Cup. The only really Western place that I saw here was that 7-Eleven. That's about it in my little walk around this area. I didn't really see any coffee shops. Which is fine with me, quite frankly. No Starbucks, no McDonald's, no Burger King, no KFC, all that. I don't need that shit. Looks like that's where the boats are down there. Wait. Shit. Check this out. I didn't even see this. They're fishing over there, whoever that is. Guy, I guess, fishing. And we're right at the pier. Easy, relaxing ride to Minbury. It is getting a little bit warmer though. All right. There's where we started. It'd be nice to get a drink, but I got a water, so I'm all right. Not seeing a whole lot of foreigners here right now. Yeah, the water's not exactly crystal clear, turquoise and crystal clear. I'm looking to go to a couple places like that in the next few weeks or so. So, anyway, I think it's time to go. Time to go. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I got some videos going up in the next couple days and on this weekend. And yeah, stay tuned. There she is. Hello. Swadee Cup. So thank you everybody for joining me. Beeson, thank you very much. Hope you enjoy your shirt. And that'll about do it. But listen, you guys, I can use your help. Just leave a thumbs up, subscribe, keep on watching. You want to see yourself? No, she doesn't want to see herself. Keep on watching, and visit my website. If you're in the U.S., get yourself some coffee. It's sent to you the day it's roasted. You can't beat that. Unless you're roasting your own at home, I guess. But it's sent to you the day it's roasted. You want a shirt, a mug, a mouse pad, whatever. You help support me and my channel that way. Or just go down in the description and check it out. There's many ways you can help. Yes? Where's she at now? Hello? She keeps tapping me from behind. But anyway, yeah, it's time to go. So I will talk to you guys later. Thanks a whole lot. And until next time, I'm Scott. I'm an American in Minbury. I have to change. She keeps hitting me. Playing peekaboo with me? All right, guys. All right, I'll talk to you guys later, all right? Take care.